like, I feel like for women, I'm speaking more for my women, you can't let yourself go. Like, I think that that's a part of that connection with your partner. Like, making sure you look good, making sure your nails are done, pedicures, making sure
Mm,
you're doing
mm.
your hair, making sure you're keeping yourself up. And
Mm.
it shouldn't be a burden. You know what I mean? Like, it's just something that you're doing because this is for your union. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
yes, you make yourself look good for you, but you're a representation of your household.
Mm.
And so if you're walking out looking crazy, I can just imagine what's in the household.
I love you, baby.
Love you too.
All right. Listen, should we always start with a kiss? I feel like I'm connected to you.
You're always connected to me.
All right. All right, guys. Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Kel.
Them Sarah.
And no, guys, it's a different scenario today. We're on our cruise today, and we're excited. It's a nice sunny day. We're out on the ocean at sea. How you feeling, baby?
Amazing. I get to spend 7 days with the love of my life, celebrating our anniversary.
Yeah.
We also have another couple here with us who's also celebrating their anniversary, and it's just been amazing. It's been an amazing trip. I wish we could go on vacation every 6 months.
Woo! I know, right? So
For
no,
6 months.
nah, that's too long.
That's a whole year, baby.
'Cause we got no kids.
It's my joke.
We got no kids. So it's a nice sunny day today. It's like 70. I think I checked it 70 something, 72.
78. It went up to 78. The guy just said 78. We're at sea, so it may be 72, but the sun is definitely talking to us.
So what's up, babe? What was your favorite part out here today, or out this week?
My favorite part, I must say, was Coco Cay,
Oh, that was
Royal Caribbean's private island. They have a private island, and it was definitely my favorite part. I was able to go to the beach, and just it was nice. It was a beautiful island. Like,
yeah,
it's just a beautiful, beautiful island. I recommend anybody that can do it. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it.
yeah. It's like a nicer. It's real nice. I wish you stayed like 2 days there.
Yeah, and I mean, I also like the fact that I got to do this with my honeys. We
Aw.
got to really spend time, quality time together. So I definitely enjoy that. One of my love languages.
Oh, quality time. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
How about
But
you?
favorite time, just I was gonna say the food, but no, the food's been good. Food's been good. I like the variety and but the food's been great. I like it. I like it. Just the sun, just getting out, just this,
Totally, I'm
the good
totally
vibes.
definitely getting on a liquid diet when I get back because
Yo,
this has been real, okay, people? Real,
yo,
real, real,
eating
real.
3 times a day till you're full. I mean, you gotta
What
have
I don't do at home, because I don't eat 3 times a day.
right, right.
I definitely don't eat 3 times a day. I'm lucky if I eat once, so
Yeah,
which is bad too. But it's just been good. It's been relaxing. It's just been on some chill mode.
right, right. No, yeah, yeah. So yeah, babe, 9 years.
9 years. What do you think has been the most important thing of our marriage in the last 9 years?
I mean, obviously God.
No, of course. Other than God, we know God is the most important thing. But what do you think is the most important?
Um, I mean, I think just reconnecting and just staying, you know, together always and making time for us, the most important things, like even this vacation, that was something that we were intentional about and just making time for us and reconnecting, because that's what God puts us as, we are one.
Absolutely.
So just always reconnecting, um, and just continually dating your partner.
That's what I was gonna say. It's the dating for me. Um,
Oh, you
constant
like that?
dating. I do like that. I like to date my husband. I really enjoy that. And I feel like we're getting to know each other more and
Yeah.
more. Definitely for me is the dating. Like, I enjoy dating you. And I think it's important. I definitely think that that quality time is something that is needed and important in a marriage. Um,
Yeah.
that connection. It's that connection. It's not always the physical. I
Right.
think it's beyond the physical. I do think that many younger couples may get married, and some older too that are in church may get married because of the physical part, like the sex. But I think it's beyond that. Yes, that is important. I'm not saying that it's not important, but I think it's beyond that. It's deeper. It's a deeper connection when you get that
Yeah,
quality time with your partner.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. It can't be all like physical. Like obviously in the
no,
beginning, that's what attracts us. Like you,
oh, of
your
course,
image, you
absolutely.
how you present yourself, and
Absolutely. And that's a good thing you bring that up is like we can't let the imaging of what our image is as women. I mean, for men too. Like I feel like for women, I'm speaking more for my women. You can't let yourself go. Like I think that that's a part of that connection with your partner. Like making sure you look good, making sure your nails are done, pedicures, making sure
mm,
you're doing
mm,
your hair, making sure you're keeping yourself up. And
mm,
it shouldn't be a burden. You know what I mean? Like it's just something that you're doing because this is for your union. You know what I mean? Like
right,
yes, you make yourself look good for you, but you're a representation of your household.
mm,
And so if you're walking out looking crazy, I can just imagine what's in the household.
yeah, I get it, I get it.
You
No,
know what I
no,
mean? Like I think that that's important. Like you carry yourself con importancia. Like yo, I always tell when I was a supervisor, um, and all my supervisor jobs that I've had, and I have people working underneath me, I will always tell them, and everybody that knows me knows. I go to work, I'm like dressed to impress. You know what I mean? Like I'm in my heels, I'm in my suits, I'm in my slacks, I'm in heels all the time. I'm a representation of that company. You know what I mean? And it didn't matter what position I had. Like even before becoming supervisors, I will always dress for the position I wanted, not for the position I had.
right.
And that's important. That's important to know too. So, and that's the same thing for your marriage. You know what I mean? Like not that you have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars. No, it's just
Nah,
keeping yourself up. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Keeping
yeah,
yourself
yeah.
upright. And that also makes it like my husband, I get dressed, my husband be like, you're some mujer in me. Like he be hype. He be hyped to see that his woman is a representation of him. Like what do you
Yeah.
think?
No, yeah, I'm with it. Yeah, I would like to always see you looking right. Um,
I mean, there's times that I want to look. I'm at home and I'm looking real bummy. Hair's not done. Clothes is looking crazy.
what
And what do you
happened?
tell me?
Nah, nah, fix
What do you
yourself.
tell me?
Ponte linda.
All the
Fix
time he be
yourself.
like, pero peínate por lo menos, mi amor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He'll tell me something, which is important for him. You know what I mean? So I try to do those things when he's not home. I
Mm,
try to look crazy when he's not home. And as soon as I see the time frame that he's about to get home, I'll get dressed. And
right,
I me
right,
arreglo, me recojo. And not that I don't wear makeup at home,
right.
right? I don't wear makeup at home. I only wear makeup to go out. But I don't wear makeup at home, and I'm usually
Mm.
sweatpants, pajama pants, t-shirt kind of thing.
But even like that action is like the synergy
Yes,
and the vibe for the household. Like you're setting the tone.
absolutely.
Because it's not you carry stuff like that, and it sets the tone. Like you get a little sexy, you get a little, you start looking good, start looking nice, and
Me
those
pongo la treme.
yeah, tréeme, madura más, ¿qué? Okay, Shakira.
I'm just like,
But
no, but you're right.
no, it sets the tone. No lie,
Absolutely.
like if you're looking good, it encourages me. Like I want to look good too. If you dressed up or we going out.
No, it's absolutely
But
right.
yeah, yeah, that's important. On the relationship side, you know. And yeah, like we said, continually dating your partner, um, finding what they like.
Yeah, like dating. And guys, we don't do like extreme. Like this is extreme. Like a cruise is extreme, but this is because we're celebrating our 9 year anniversary. But even like a weekend to Miami or
Or
taking
getaway.
2 days to go to Pennsylvania to go to a different state, just you and your partner. You know what I mean? And if childcare is an issue, make that a priority.
Yeah, yeah,
Make that a priority because you're not doing it every day. You need to make that a priority because you can get lost with the children. Like quality time with your partner is extremely important. Extremely important.
yeah, yeah. What else you like here in the cruise, babe?
I I liked how big it is. It's spacious. Like I haven't felt, and there's over 5,000 people on the boat, right? I haven't felt cluttered or
No, no, no,
I
not at
haven't
all.
felt like people are on top of me, and it's just been good. And there's kids on this boat, by the way, and I have not felt that. Oh God, I'm trying to get away from my kids.
Right, right,
Like not
right.
at all. It's been really nice. It's been very pleasant to see. You did the flow ride, which is like the surfing on the boat, which was cool yesterday.
Yeah.
Um, I overall just like the people. I feel like the staff that work here are very pleasant, and the fact that they know me by name. Like I take that customer service to me is everything.
Oh yeah, they get to know you and then they know your
They
name.
know my name. Like our server for dinner knows our name. The server at the bartender at the lounge knows our name. Like I appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Oh, you know what I like the most too? I like the Latin bands.
Yes, you
When
usually like the Latin bands.
yeah, when they do live bands, the live music, and
Which funny thing,
it's
right?
don't.
Our anniversary date was the 29th, and we were at the lounge, right?
Yeah,
And
over
we
here.
had
Yeah.
just finished dancing to one of their songs. It was like a bachata song or something. And we're walking off, they're like, "We're gonna play next." And when they say that, I turn around and I'm like, I wanted them to play our wedding song,
Oh yeah.
which is Juan Luis Guerra, Rosa, the bachata song. And I turned around and shouted it to them, and within seconds they started playing it.
Yeah, it was like 10 seconds later. They looked at each other like one, two,
And they played our wedding song,
Shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
and we danced our wedding song on our
Yo,
anniversary
that was dope,
cruise,
man. Shout out to Royal Caribbean for
right?
and the music
The
people here
music band for doing that.
to like, yo, in 10 seconds you got a request. They like computerizing their brain and
They did the thing with that.
started singing,
I appreciated that.
piano, drums, and everything.
Yeah, I appreciated that for sure. For sure, I appreciated that. Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's just good to just get out, soak up the sun, and just.
What else do you think is one of the most important things in quality time with your partner? I think for me, from honestly, I think that for everybody's different. Like my husband is not. Everybody's love language is different.
Right, cause
I think that you need to know your partner's love language in order to complement that.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like my husband's very simple.
I'm
Like
simple.
he's like, I'm like, what do you want to do for your birthday? He's like, movie, dinner, my kids. Like that's it.
Yeah,
Me, I'm
take
like, I want a party. I want a big party, and I want to invite la orquesta de, you know what I mean? Like I'm like extreme, and I feel like that's my love language. Like I'm just, and that's who I am too. So I think that
yeah,
knowing your partner, knowing what they like is extremely important.
yeah. No, and no, like you said, knowing their love language.
Yeah, yeah,
So, what do you
yeah.
think your love language is, honey?
I think my love language is for sure quality time, gifts, and words of affirmation.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean service is in there because that's what I like to do.
right, right. Because it's yeah, quality
Yeah,
time, words of affirmation, gifts, service.
I think those are my top.
There was another one,
Oh,
right?
there's definitely more.
It's like five. No, but there's more. But I'm saying from the
Yeah.
book, the five love
Oh,
languages.
um, I forget the other one. I have it written down. But what is yours?
I think words of affirmation,
For sure.
like encouraging words. You know, um, I think it's a little bit of everything, but mainly I think words of affirmation and not gifts. Quality time, sure. What do you think? I think it's
For
like
you,
I think
I
mainly
think that
words of
yours
affirmation.
are words of affirmation, quality time for sure. Quality time is one for you, and gifts are in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure, gifts are in there. You like when I'm always purchasing something for you, like this
yeah.
outfit you have on.
Oh yeah, the wifey hooked it up. Ooh,
So, I think so, somewhere in there.
mm. Where you got it
Somewhere
at,
in
babe?
there. That's we're not talking about that.
No,
No,
this looks nice though.
it is very summery.
But yeah, yeah. So there was another topic I wanted to talk about was of respect in marriage,
Mm.
like of how important that is, and like examples of respect in marriage, and how like because there's some couples it's just toxic, and like you see it on social media and stuff like that, and but how for men mainly, like men seek respect a lot, and
No, for sure.
it's like how important that is even in
In everything in your marriage, I think that, and I'm talking as a woman that was independent. You know what I mean? Bringing home some good money. Um, has always been on her own prior to marriage. You know what I mean? Like, it's very hard when you're such a alpha female
like,
to come into a marriage and put down that guard. It was a challenge for me. It definitely was a challenge, but I think that when you have a partner that understands that that was a challenge before, it becomes better and it becomes easier for you to adjust. Like I had to learn how to let you be the man in this marriage. You know what I mean? Like you're the head of this house. And that was very difficult for me to learn in the beginning. I think many of our arguments was because of that. 'Cause I didn't know how to let you be the man.
Right. No, and there's and God talks about that. You know, like let the like the head coverings and like the Christ is a covering and you know the covering of the what was it called? The man is covering to the wife,
Mm.
and then not in a way, not like in a possessive way or like I'm better than you, but like in the role that's being given, you know, and the direction, and but but yeah. So respect is so it changes the whole dynamic, you know, and but in that respect, like in your tone or in like your acts of service towards your husband, then the husband becomes loving because remember the book that we were reading, Love and Respect,
Yes.
and how the man wants respect and then the wife wants love, and it's like that cycle when the husband provides that love.
It's funny because we got tattoos that says,
Oh yeah, we got
I
tattoos,
have the tattoo that says respect him.
and I have love her.
Right.
Right. It's a great reminder to always put that into practice because it's not easy to just like constantly do it, but you got to remind yourself
Absolutely.
and that I'm called to love you,
And I'm
you know.
called to respect you.
And now when we do that, like love flourishes, you know. It's like we're on the same page, and it's good energy, good vibes, you know. We're in the same direction, you know. With God by our side, it's like respect is so important,
For sure.
and and yeah. Let's see. There was another topic of
Women, we just have to be smart and letting them be the head of the house. We may be the neck that helps that head, but allow them to be the head of the house. Pull back and allow them to be the man. You are the female and you're a female and play your role. It's just the way how the cookie crumbles.
yeah, yeah.
And it doesn't mean that you're less inferior than that. It doesn't mean anything to do, it has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with that. It's just allowing the man to be the man
Right.
and men allow the female to be the female. It goes vice versa. It
Yeah,
goes
yeah,
both
yeah,
ways.
yeah, yeah. um, one of the topics I wanted us to share about also is having a godly marriage.
What does that mean?
Like, what does that mean? Like, what do you think it means?
I'm asking you. What does that mean?
Like, having a godly marriage is obviously like a marriage that puts God first, um, the values and the teachings and
And I'm saying not putting God for me. It's like not putting God first only on Sundays at church. Like your household, your marriage, the foundation should be God. You know what I mean? Like that would be the foundation. And this is, I mean, of course, this is for our believers, not for anyone that because they're not understanding why. So
right,
that's
right.
another topic. But totally is is for sure. No, thank you. One.
That's all right. Just keep flowing.
And so for sure, is putting God first, like no matter what. And just a little bit of us is like, we took a break from serving in church after we got married. We took a break. We stepped down as leaders from our church, and we stepped down just to be able to work on us. We were newlyweds. We've been leaders for most of our youth and our adulthood. And once we came back, we understood that our marriage was our first ministry, and we had to work on that, right? And
Right.
not that anything was wrong. It's just that that's our first ministry.
Yeah, we want to work on us,
We
and
want to work on us.
we just had a baby too.
And then right, we had just had a baby and we were still serving at a full capacity, and then we ended up taking a break from leadership, going to church, not involved in so much as for leaders. And then COVID hit. It happened so fast.
It was
Like
like pandemic hit. Boom.
pandemic hits, and then it's like we're not congregating as much because of COVID and restrictions, and then COVID dies down, but we're
Right.
still not
Right.
there. I end up having we end up having 5 kids, 4 kids
Five?
back to back. I count Bella, our dog, as a kid, but we end up having 4 kids back to back, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And
It was
so
like a year and a half apart. Yeah.
that also kind of didn't allow us to be physically at church, right? But that did not mean, and I feel like Kels and I have always spoken about this, that does not mean that we stopped loving God,
No.
nor did we not put God as our foundation in our house. Like, God was no matter what the foundation of our household, even during that time.
Yeah. Facts.
And that's
Facts.
important. That's
Facts.
very important to know who He is, because it doesn't matter the season, He remains. He remains. No matter the season you're in, He remains. One thing's for sure, He's going to remain.
Yeah.
And that's important to know in your marriage too. Like, without a solid foundation, it's not gonna survive.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. It's putting God first and like setting that tone in the family and in the relationship to like go together. Let's go to church together,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
like listen to the word and having conversations about God too, and like constantly applying, you know, God's word in our lives, doing those activities together. I think that's so important. Um, and applying it, you know. But God is the foundation, and I think once you start like that, when God is the foundation, everything else works out, works for itself. Applying the word to your life, being more loving, being more caring to your spouse, to your family, and just being led by God. It's uh it's the beginning of that, you know. Um, but yeah, babe, I love you, baby.
I love you too, babe.
It's a beautiful day today.
I'm ready to soak up the sun.
Yeah, but Coco K was great. I love that. I love the Latin music. 2 days back at sea. We gotta. It's gonna start getting colder tomorrow.
Yeah. Which brings me, I need to see what I have to wear. I don't have anything for cold season.
Yeah. But yeah. Anything else you want to talk about, babe?
Mm-mm.
We can just wrap it up.
Yeah. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. We try to give you a distant scenario.
Yeah.
Because we are on vacation, but we did not want to stop. We didn't want to stop sharing with you guys. But subscribe for sure. This is the love of my life, and I
Mm,
love doing life with him.
man, it's the love of my life too. I love her. Te quiero, baby.
Te amo, mi
Happy
amor.
9 years.
Happy 9 years. Subscribe, guys.
And
Episode 1, 2, and 3 are out.
oh yeah, check out the
Subscribe.
other videos we got in
Check it
store.
out.
Bye.
It's good stuff. I'm gonna soak up the
It's nice and quiet back here.
sun. I'm gonna tell everyone.